Well, if you are like many, you've probably said it just doesn't seem possible that this weekend is already Memorial Day weekend. All the usual things leading up to it, they haven't happened in the way that we are used to. And like what has happened with so many things, Memorial Day too won't have its usual traditions. So how can we celebrate the true meaning of the holiday? Holly Morris joining us live now from outside Arlington National Cemetery with some thoughts on that. And I know it's always important to remind people what this weekend is all about, and sometimes it can get lost, you know, with everyone getting ready to welcome or unofficially welcome summer.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, Memorial Day is usually filled with big backyard barbecues, the opening of the pools, and those are freedoms we get to enjoy because of the real reason that we get this 3-day weekend. Memorial Day is truly about sacred places like this, Arlington National Cemetery, that is filled with men and women who made the ultimate sacrifice for all of us. A pilgrimage to Arlington on Memorial Day is some that many people do. This year, however, the cemetery is closed to the public. Only family pass holders can go in. Today, however, as you can see, the Old Guard did place flags on each grave. It's always a moving tribute and a moving sight to see. Now, it is the exact opposite at cemeteries such as Cheltenham in Prince George's County. Now, we went to Cheltenham today, and we did find out while we were there that all 5 state veteran cemeteries in Maryland will be open throughout the holiday weekend. All of the memorials within the cemetery are in public space, and the staff simply asks that if you do come, you wear a mask and follow the social distancing guidelines. However, there, what is noticeably absent are the individual flags on each gravesite. They did not do that this year as they thought it wasn't safe for the volunteers to come together and place them on the graves. But as people are planning on how they really can best pay their respects during a pandemic, we thought it best to reach out to those who might be able to help.
I think the most important thing for folks to recognize is that while the day might look different, it doesn't necessarily have to feel different in terms of us taking the opportunity to reflect, to pay homage to those who wore the uniform and ultimately paid that sacrifice to the nation by giving their lives so that we can be free.
From a veteran standpoint, what's most important to me is acknowledging the people that have come before us and knowing that what they did laid the groundwork for where we are today. That cannot be forgotten.
Now, Eric Rittenmeyer is a former Marine turned motivational speaker. Dana Burrell works for Maryland Veterans Affairs. Both say the disappointment of no Memorial Day parades or the ceremonies that we have come to count on is understandable, but that this year, Memorial Day might actually be more special than ever because of perspective and the chance to really take the time to reflect.
I think it's going to be even more important this year because we kind of realize what we've lost, and that is the ability to connect with others.
An individual doesn't necessarily have to pay a visit to a cemetery or to a memorial. Go outside, take a look around you, reflect on the freedom that we have, that we are so blessed to receive as a result of our servicemen and women who wear the uniform.
You know, Dana said that also the pandemic really forced her department to come up with new ways to celebrate. And that's why on Monday they're going to be posting a special 10-minute video. They also are going to be launching a virtual wall so that people can go on the website and leave comments about their loved ones. Here at Arlington, they're also going to be doing something virtually. They haven't released those details just yet. Back to you.
All right. Holly Morris for us at Arlington National Cemetery. Thank you so much. Some great advice and some tips for those who really want to talk about the meaning of this holiday. Thank you. And Marie